The priest. In a small town called Lonely Hearts, there was an old priest very loved by the people who lived in the town. He was responsible for everything at the church, including attending the confessions where people would tell him their sins, and Priest Francisco would tell them how to make up for them. Once he attended a guy that was showing some signs of mental disorder, and he was way out of his mind. This man started to argue with Priest Francisco about his judgment about this man's sins, but it was his job to talk to people and show them a way to live as sinners. After they argued, the man took off and the thing ended there. At least that was what Priest Francisco thought, until August 13 in 2007, a year after the argue. Priest Francisco had just ended his last celebration, where he talked about a saint that was burned alive. He went to his home close to the church where he was working at the time. He used to live alone, and the only other person who had the house's key was his housekeeper. Priest Francisco was getting ready to take a shower and go to sleep when he was surprised by the crazy man that broke into his house with a knife and a bottle of gasoline. The man stabbed the priest and set him on fire while he was conscious and left him there burning and ran away. When the smoke had taken place in the whole house, people started to feel the strange smell come from the priest's house. His neighbor called the police that got there with the housekeeper, who opened the house and found the priest dead, naked, and burned on the floor. At first, the police thought there was an accident with the shower that started to get on fire and priest didn't have time to get out. But then they found the knife and got the statements from some people that were on the streets on that night, being able to identify the killer. They didn't catch the killer. And nowadays, no priest wants to assume Priest Francisco's work, because there are rumors that the crazy man would kill them all. Ciao!